Every label you have ever worn comes with a bill attached. Not a bill you signed up for on purpose. A bill that gets generated automatically every single day for as long as you keep wearing the label past its expiration date. The reliable one, the strong one, the quiet one, the one who always says yes, the one who never asks for help, the one who is good at handling things. Those labels got you somewhere once. They might have even kept you safe, but if you are still wearing them after they stop fitting, you are not living off the value those labels gave you anymore. You are paying for them daily in energy, in peace, in opportunities that quietly pass you by because you were too busy being who you used to be to notice who you were becoming. Code 9 is about that bill and about finally closing the account. I'm Chief. Welcome to Chief Logic. The codes. We are on code 9. Stop paying for who you used to be. Nobody hands you a label on purpose. It accumulates. A label starts as a description. At some point, you were generally the dependable one, the calm one, the one who figured things out. That was accurate. That was earned. That was you fully in that season. But labels don't come with built-in expiration dates. Nobody tells you when the description stops being accurate and starts being an assignment. It just quietly shifts. The people around you got used to the version of you delivering a certain result. And somewhere along the way, what was once a description of who you were became an expectation of who you have to keep being. And expectations don't check in to see if you have changed. They just keep billing you as if you have not. So you keep showing up as the dependable one, even on the days you have nothing left to give, because that is the role, and the role does not have a day off. You keep being calm in situations that actually deserve a reaction, because calm is what people expect from you. And giving them anything else feels like a violation of an agreement you never actually made. That is the tax. It's the gap between who you actually are right now and who everyone around you has been billing you as for years. And like any tax, it gets collected, whether you notice it or not. Here is how to know if you are paying the old label tax. You feel a flash of resentment when someone asks you to be exactly what they always have known you to be. Not anger, resentment, a small tired feeling that says, I have done this so many times and nobody has asked if I still want to. It's the part of you that has changed, sending a signal through the part of you that is still stuck in the old role. And the gap between those two parts is exactly where the tax gets collected. You don't owe anyone the version of you that made sense 5 years ago. You are allowed to update and change. Most people never do. They just keep paying. Some labels are more expensive than others. Let's go through the ones that drain people the fastest. The strong one. This is the person who became the emotional anchor for everyone around them. Usually out of necessity, usually at a young age. And the tax on this label is brutal because it's invisible to everyone but the person paying it. Nobody checks on the strong one. Nobody offers the strong one the same support they constantly provide. The strong one is allowed to be strong and nothing else, indefinitely, until something breaks. The fixer. This is the person whose value got tied to their ability to solve other people's problems. The tax here is that your own problems get permanently deprioritized. You become so skilled at managing everyone else's situations that your own life runs on whatever attention is left over, which is usually very little. The understanding one. This is the person who is always willing to see it from the other side, always willing to give the benefit of the doubt, always the first to say, it's okay. The tax on this label is that people learn they can treat you however they want because you will understand. Your understanding becomes a built-in forgiveness machine that other people never have to work for. The other one who has it together. This might be the most expensive label of all because the tax is isolation. Nobody offers help to the person who looks like they have it together. Nobody checks if the person who has it together is actually okay. The appearance becomes a wall that keeps real support out. Every one of these labels was earned honestly. None of them are fake, but all of them, left unexamined, turn into a permanent assignment that someone else benefits from and you quietly fund. The most exhausting thing in the world is being good at a role you never agreed to keep playing. You got good at it. That's not the main problem. The problem is that being good at something makes people assume you want to keep doing it forever, regardless of what it's costing you. Nobody asks the strong one if they are tired. Nobody asks the fixer what they need fixed. Nobody asks the one who has it together what they would do if for one day they didn't have to. If that is you, hear this clearly. Competence is not consent. Being good at carrying something does not mean you signed up to carry it forever. You are allowed to put it down, even if you are the only one who ever asks permission. If the tax is this draining, why does almost nobody stop paying it? Because closing the account feels like a betrayal, not of other people necessarily, of yourself, of your own history. The label got you through something real. It might have gotten you through your childhood. It might have gotten you through a relationship that needed someone to hold it together. It might have gotten you through a job, a loss, a season that genuinely require you to be exactly who that label describes. So letting it go feels like saying that version of you does not matter anymore. Like erasing something that was real and necessary and its time exactly right. But think about how a contract actually works. A contract has a term. It has a start date and an end date. And when the term is up, the contract does not renew itself just because both parties got comfortable with it. Somebody has to actively decide to extend it. If nobody does, it simply ends. That is not a violation of the agreement. That is the agreement working exactly as it was designed to. The version of you that built that label signed a contract with a season of your life that has already ended. The season ended. The contract did not get an automatic renewal clause. It just kept running because nobody told you or it to stop, and everyone involved, including you, mistook it, the absence of an ending, for permission to continue. You're not in debt to the person you were. That version already served its purpose. The term was up a long time ago. Nobody has to sign anything to end it. It just has to stop being renewed. Think about every role you are currently playing for the people around you. Now ask yourself, when is the last time anyone actually checked if that role still fits? Not assumed, checked. Set you down and asked, is this still something you want to be responsible for? If the answer is never, that role has been running on autopilot. Nobody renewed it on purpose. It just never got canceled. That's how most old labels survive. Not because anyone consciously decided they should continue, because ending something requires action, and silence just lets the old arrangement keep going by default. You don't need anyone's permission to let an expired role expire. You don't need a conversation, a confrontation, or a final or formal announcement. You are not in debt to the person you were. That version already served its purpose. Let the silence work for you this time. Let it end. So how do you actually stop paying the tax? It starts with an audit. Look at the roles you are currently playing in your relationships, your work, your daily life. For each one, ask a simple question. Is this still true? Or is this just still expected. Some of what you find will be true. You might generally still be dependable. You might still be the dependable one in certain areas, and that's fine if it is current and chosen, not historical and assumed. But some of what you find will be expired. Roles that made sense for a version of you that no longer exists, being maintained out of habit, guilt, or fear of what happens if you stop. For the expired ones, the move is not a dramatic announcement. You don't need to deliver a speech about your evolution. You simply stop performing the role and let your actions update the agreement. The first time you don't immediately fix it, the first time you say you don't have the capacity, the first time you let someone else hold something for once, it will feel strange. People who got used to billing you for that label might push back. They might be confused. They might even be upset. Their reaction is not proof you made a mistake. It's proof the old arrangement is ending and someone else is realizing they will have to make a new one. Let them. It is not your tax to pay anymore. You can close an account without sending a notice. You don't owe anyone an explanation for no longer being available in the exact way you used to be. You don't have to justify why you are not picking up the role this time. You don't have to make your evolution appealing to people who benefited from your old label. Some relationships were built on what you provided, not on what or who you actually are. And when you stop providing it, you find out fast which ones were ever really about you at all. That's not a loss, that's clarity. And clarity is worth more than the comfort of staying who you used to be. Close the account. Keep the lesson. Move on without the bill. This closes out the identity arc we have been building through codes 6 through 9. We talked about dropping the predictable version. We talked about confidence that does not need an audience. We talked about how uncomfortable it feels to grow into something new. And now, the final piece, the cost of holding onto who you used to be after that version has already done its work. Every label you are carrying right now was earned. None of that is in question, but earned does not mean permanent. And the people, situations, and roles still billing you for an old version of yourself will keep collecting for as long as you keep paying. You are not in debt to the person you were. That version already served its purpose. It's time to close the account. If this identity series has been hitting home for you, the deeper version of this work is in my book, Chief Logic, 50 Quotes for a Life of Purpose and Power. Available now on Amazon and Kindle. 50 quotes, final thoughts, and journal prompts built to help you do exactly this kind of internal audit on your time and at your own pace. Link is in the description. Your journal prompt for code 9. Write down one label you have been carrying that no longer reflects who you actually are. Then write down who benefits from you continuing to wear it. And finally, write down one small action you can take this week that begins closing that account. You don't need permission to stop paying a bill that was never really yours to keep covering. Think on that. Stay sharp, stay grounded.